The Roman Empire is one of the greatest achievements in human history. This empire literally shaped Europe and left a legacy that is still talked about today. Rome was so powerful that it's hard to imagine how they suddenly fell apart. So why did this great empire collapse? If you're not already subscribed, by the end of this video you will find out. Before we start, here's a quick content warning. This video contains sensitive events that some viewers might find disturbing or offensive. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back to the channel. The Roman Empire fell apart due to a combination of economic decline, political corruption, social decay, military weakness, and external pressures. But let us explore each of these causes individually and see how they contributed to the downfall of this once mighty empire. First off, let's talk about the economy. Rome's economic system was heavily reliant on slavery. As the empire expanded, so did its demand for slaves to work in agriculture and other industries. This led to the enslavement of millions of people throughout the Roman world. However, as slave populations grew, so did their costs. Purchasing, feeding, and managing slaves became a significant expense for Roman landowners, which put a strain on the economy. Additionally, Rome's dependence on military conquest for wealth and resources created a cycle of constant warfare, draining the treasury and diverting funds away from essential infrastructure and public works. All this resulted in a weakening economy that couldn't sustain the vast empire. Next, let's discuss political corruption and instability. Rome's political system was plagued by corruption, power struggles, and civil wars. As the empire grew, the gap between the rich and poor widened, leading to social unrest and instability. The frequent power struggles among the elite class not only weakened the central government, but also created an environment of fear and uncertainty. Civil wars became commonplace, disrupting the peace and draining the resources of the empire. Moving on to social decay, Rome's population faced several challenges, including declining birth rates, increased life expectancy, and widespread poverty. The high cost of living, coupled with the prevalence of slavery, discouraged marriage and childbearing among the lower classes. While life expectancy increased overall, it declined sharply during periods of economic hardship and disease outbreaks. Widespread poverty and inequality contributed to social unrest and instability, further weakening the empire's foundations. Another contributing factor was the military's weakness. Rome's military strength was crucial to its success, but several issues plagued the army. First, there were increasing costs associated with maintaining a large military force as the empire expanded. This placed a heavy burden on the economy and strained the military's resources. Additionally, the army's effectiveness was compromised by the prevalence of bribery and corruption within the ranks. Soldiers were often poorly trained and relied on outdated tactics, making them vulnerable to defeat against more disciplined and innovative forces. Finally, external pressures from nomadic tribes and other civilizations contributed to Rome's demise. Rome's extensive borders were increasingly difficult to defend, especially with a weakened military. The pressure from nomadic tribes and other civilizations seeking to expand their own territories overwhelmed the Roman forces, leading to the sack of Rome and the empire's ultimate collapse. In conclusion, the fall of the Roman Empire was a complex process driven by various interconnected factors. Economic decline, political corruption, social decay, military weakness, and external pressures all played significant roles in bringing down this once mighty empire. Understanding the reasons behind Rome, good fall can provide valuable insights into the fragility of even the greatest civilizations, and the importance of addressing the underlying issues that can lead to their decline. Now check out why Rome is better than you think, or watch another video. Thanks for watching.